All right, we are now being joined by Grant Neal. Once again, we'll be in with a few questions from our media. Kobe, your line is now live.
Hi, Grant. Quick question for you right off the bat. Since entering Bellator, your first few bouts went the distance, but your last couple, you've ended them quickly by submission. Is that something you're looking for in every fight now to try and get the finish as soon as possible?
In every fight, I'm looking to finish the fight extremely violently. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes guys are really tough, right? And sometimes guys enjoy getting beat on for a longer period of time. But ultimately, I'm trying to look for the finish in every single fight.
Awesome. Thanks.
Tony?
Hey Grant, hope you're well.
How's it going?
Looking at the Bellator rankings, and obviously you've shot up the rankings very quickly. All of the names above you are most of them are veterans in the sport. Do you feel like a big win on Saturday night solidifies you as a credible name in the light heavyweight division and potentially puts you in front of some of those veterans? Is that the next steps that you're sort of shooting for?
Yeah, the next step is always to continue on the path that I'm on. I'm on a mission, and I constantly say I'm not just here to be here. I'm here to make noise, and I'm here to go for the title. So I believe that beating the guy in front of you is the most important, and continuing to do that, winning every fight, winning the last fight, I think that will be important in projecting myself forward and propelling myself forward. And whatever the rankings say, I'm not really sure, but I just focus on just beating the guy in front of me. For all intents and purposes, the guy in front of me is the best person in the world at that time. So I just want to beat that person.
Best of luck for Saturday. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Lennon, go ahead.
Hey, Grant. Lennon, Chris, Sports and Culture Media. How's it going?
It's going well, I feel dangerous.
Oh, that's good. What was your week like coming up to this fight?
The fight week was a little interesting, just being a new place, different protocols, different quarantine times. But ultimately, the fight camp was a phenomenal fight camp. I feel absolutely ready to go. We added a couple new things, and I'm excited to be able to showcase them on Saturday night.
Okay. And what can fans expect from you come Saturday night?
Saturday is going to be extremely violent. I'm going to go out there with brutality, reckless intent, and I'm excited to go for a finish this fight.
Thank you very much, and good luck with your fight.
Thank you.
Mason?
Hey, Grant, this is Mason from Overtime Heroics. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I wanted to ask, leading up to this fight, have you made any significant changes into your fight camp?
Nothing significant, but just minor tweaks, right? My goal is to eventually be the best in the world. So I think the minor tweaks and constantly growing and understanding and building on a foundation that we have set is the best thing for me right now. And I believe that we did that, and we made some huge leaps this camp, and I'm excited to just go out there and showcase them on Saturday night.
And last thing from me, can we get a prediction on how this fight will end?
It's going to end violently. That's the only prediction I can give you. I mean, we're both 205 pounds, and we wear 4-ounce gloves, so it's going to be a violent fight, and we're going to be going after it, and I'm excited about it. So I know that my will not be broken, and I'm excited to test the will of my opponent. So that's the way that the fight's going to go.
Stephen?
Hi, Grant. It's David Irvin from MMA Radio here. With you all being added to the roster, have you ever thought about the prospect of fighting you all one day?
Fighting in where are you located at?
Scotland.
Oh, I mean, that would be phenomenal. Just the warrior culture of being in Scotland and understanding the history behind like the fighters in Scotland. Like, I would love that. It would be an enjoyable experience. And if that is in my plans, I would embrace it fully, embrace the culture, and I'd love to showcase what I can do out there.
Superb, superb. Thanks for answering my question. Thank you. Good luck on Saturday night, Grant.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No bother, buddy.
Last one here, Ronald.
This is Ronald E. Smith from Getting Real. Grant, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Can't complain, man. You've been saying this whole time that you feel dangerous and the fight will end in violence. But for you, to get in that mode, we know what it would take for you to get there physically, but mentally, what does it take you to get inside that mind of being dangerous?
It starts early on in the camp. We have a one set focus and we have our whys, right? Like I have my personal whys and why I'm in this game and why I do it. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is during the preparation and in the fight camp. So I have some really phenomenal coaches, teammates, and training partners that allow me to really focus in on that mindset and understand what we're here to do. And then getting closer to the fight and fight week, it's all just coming together into a beautiful display of brutality and violence that is unbelievable and unmatched in the sport of mixed martial arts. So it's going to be an art, and I'm ready to paint my canvas.
All right, Grant, thank you very much for the time and good luck on Saturday.
I appreciate it. Thank you.